2021 Ford Ranger Tremor, 4-wheeler pickup truck of the year contender. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. If you've been a Ford Ranger fan as long as us, you probably had the same emotional response we did when hearing that the Tremor model would be making a comeback. For better or worse, Ford surprised us all when the 2021 Ranger Tremor arrived as a hardcore off-road package instead of the audiophile-geared truck it was in the early 2000s. With a small lift, impressive Fox 2.0 shocks, and 32-inch General Grabber all-terrain tires, the Ranger Tremor is the real deal when it comes to off-road capability, on paper anyway. This combination elevates Ford's Ranger to compete in the class of premium midsize off-roaders that previously included the Chevy Colorado ZR2 and Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. So, is the 2021 Ford Ranger Tremor the ultimate when it comes to factory off-road pickups? Read on to see just how our judges thought it fared during our week-long torture test. Ford Ranger Tremor RTI ramp and track data. When Ford brought the Ranger back as a midsize in 2019, it did so following a trend that is becoming more and more common. Ford has offered this generation of Ranger with only a single drivetrain choice. It's really not a bad one, though, as the little truck's 2.3-liter EcoBoost i4 engine pumps out 270 horsepower and an impressive 310 pounds-to-foot of torque. Backing the EcoBoost engine is a 10-speed automatic transmission similar to what's found in the larger F-150 pickups. Testing at the track is really the only place where our diverse group of competitors are compared head-to-head. While we don't expect the smaller midsize trucks to take down the more powerful half-tons, it is interesting to see where everything shakes out. When putting rubber to road, the Ranger Tremor ran from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 7.61 seconds and completed the quarter mile in 16.08 seconds at 88.0 miles per hour. This was enough to be the quickest and fastest of the trio of midsize contenders, but what we found even more interesting was the fact that the Ranger Tremor was only a fraction of a second off of besting the far more powerful Tundra. Unfortunately, when it came to braking performance, the Ranger fell to the back of the pack, reining things in from 60 miles per hour to 0 in 152.22 feet, a full 10 feet further than the next closest competitor. When it came time for the RTI ramp, the Ranger Tremor held its own nicely with a solid mid-pack score. Climbing 51 inches up the ramp, the Ranger scored a 440.53, which proved a better score than both the Nissan Frontier and Toyota Tundra, but fell far behind the Flexi Tacoma. Ford Ranger Tremor interior and exterior. Ford made a decision, when relaunching the Ranger nameplate in 2019, to utilize the company's existing global platform. While this certainly saved the company development time and money, it's left the 3-year-old Ranger feeling somewhat dated already, and this was reflected in our judges' scoring of the truck. There were many comments about the truck's hollow-sounding door closure, the interior's overall simplicity, large amount of hard plastic trim, and generally uninteresting design. Despite this, our judges were largely in agreement that the Ranger's front seats proved quite comfortable, and the Bando audio system sounded fantastic. While there was nothing specifically wrong with the Ranger's interior, although one judge disagreed with the location of the power mirror switch, it didn't win many fans, and this was reflected in the scoring. While the interior didn't garner the highest scores, the Ranger Tremor's exterior made fans out of the bulk of our judging crew. Setting the Tremor apart from other Ranger models is a slight increase in ride height, 32-inch General Grabber tires, metallic painted wheels, unique fender flares, a painted grille, rear recovery hooks, and hoop side steps. This combination gives the Ranger Tremor an aggressive style that our judges enjoyed. Specifically, the Ranger gained high marks for its stance, loads of ground clearance, aggressive all-terrain tires, and its 4 closed-loop recovery points. The only real complaint heard from the team focused on the Tremor-specific hoop side steps. Our judges found the steps to be largely unusable for entering or exiting the vehicle. Several scraped their shins against the large hoops, and we spent the entire week of testing worried that we would damage them off-road since they hang well below the door sill. We were all in agreement that if Ford were to ditch the large steps in favor of a more low-profile rocker guard, the Tremor package would be perfect.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.